Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Sayyid Taqi Zaidi. I'm here to talk about Express Entry today. Express Entry has three programs for you to apply. Firstly, it's going to be Federal Skilled Worker Program. Then there is a Canadian Experience class, and then Federal Skilled Trade Program. So mostly people who are outside Canada, they come under federal skilled worker and federal skilled workers program. So Canadian experience class, obviously it's a Canadian experience where you have some work experience in Canada. So we'll discuss more about federal skilled worker and federal skilled trades. Skilled trades is generally for the trades professions, mostly mechanics, plumbers, electricians, all these trades specializations will come under federal skilled trades. So yeah, let's talk about express entry profile. So first thing is, do you need anybody to have an express entry profile? No, you don't. You can create your own express entry profile. They have so many tools available online from canada.ca, where you can go check your express entry score. That's I would say mostly it should be more than 400. I'll tell you the reason why it has to be more than 400, why I'm saying 400 is a good score and all that. So to start with express entry profile, to be eligible for express entry, you need especially in a federal skilled worker, again, in that's the category I'm talking about today. So in that category, you will need at least, I always say, that to get in 7 bands, overall 7 in IELTS, and get your accreditation done, education evaluation done. Most of my clients get it done from West. They do it in a quick time. Right now the processing time is less than 40 days. Most of my clients are getting it done in like 20 to 30 days. So give or take, you should always keep extra time. So just say 2 months, 60 days is the time for West to get your accreditation done. So, and just a quick insight on West, you can apply it going onto the website for West, and the highest degree is what is required. So basically, if somebody has a PhD and then a master's and a bachelor's, so I would recommend go for a PhD and a master's, and then submit the application, get it done quickly. So you don't have to send my PhD, masters, bachelor's, then your intermediate or any graduation, and then your secondary school certificate. You don't need all that. Okay, so next one is IELTS. Again, English language. Basically, I'm saying IELTS because, again, IELTS is a preferred English language testing all over the world, and most of my clients do IELTS. Some do TOEFL, and some do KL or CELPEP. So yeah, generally if I say IELTS, I mean English test. So you gotta get 7 bands in IELTS or comparable to any other one if you're doing it. So how do you test yourself? First thing is, like, whether you are eligible for express entry or not. um, you can go online on canada.ca. There is a tool where you can find if you're eligible for express entry. I will have all those links available for you in the description of this video. So let's start. Uh, so principal applicant, who can be the principal applicant? So whoever is getting more points, whoever is younger, when you're talking about a couple, a younger individual with work experience, at least a few years of work experience, and then a good English score, can be a principal applicant. It doesn't have to be not necessarily a husband has to be a principal applicant. That's not gonna affect your chances coming to Canada. It doesn't weigh with being a male as a principal applicant or not. So yeah, do not go into those things. Just see the whoever is the best candidate getting more points has to be the principal applicant in this one. Okay. The next one is like how to create the profile. So you got to go in, again, canada.ca, and uh, you got to create an account. I'll have all the links available for you to create an account. You can create an account with an email address, your email address. And once you start your express entry profile, you get about 60 days to complete it. Make sure you put all the information correctly. Do not misrepresent. Do not misrepresent. So that's very very important here. I always encourage people to just put in the information whatever they think is not just right, absolutely right. So it's not just about putting it up there. You got to prove it once you get the invitation. So you got to believe that you're getting the invitation, first things first. So you cannot just do things just for the sake of doing it. So do not put the information up so that just thinking that nobody is going to ask you for a proof. So once you get the invitation, then you got to prove it. Okay, if you're putting up your score, IELTS score, as 7.5 or 8, then you got to prove it. You got to send a document from IELTS which shows an authentic document which shows that you got that much score. So you got to make sure that you do it right. And because this is very very important. And once they figure out, if you have misrepresented in any manner, even the slightest thing you have misrepresented, or if they think that you have held some information from them, then that's it. They can actually ban you for 5 years. And I have had clients who had come to me after getting banned for 5 years. That it's very very difficult to get away from that. So yes, please make sure that you don't go that route, and put in the right information. So then what happens, while you set up your profile, what happens after that? So whether you're gonna get the invitation, how does it your score is how does your score gets relevancy here? So what's important? So you got to make sure that you keep your documents ready again. So whatever you have put in as your information in the profile, like when you're setting up your profile, you're putting in an information saying that, okay, you know what, I have a bachelor's degree, I have a master's degree. So you got to make sure you have those degrees with you. So get your documents ready. Whatever you have put it in the express entry profile, make sure you have all those documents once they ask for it. So language test, again, that's one of the important things. So make sure the language test is valid for 2 years. And it's only if your language test is expiring, I always recommend within the 6 months, so after 1.5 years of your last exam, go for the exam again. It's best to go for the exam, have a result ready, rather than just wait on it. And then because IELTS exam as well, so you gotta book your test. Sometimes it gets busy, you lose a month to just book the test. And then after the you get it done, so it's like a 2-3 months window which you might lose. So that will be very very important. Police clearances, if you are obviously living away from your country, so you got to do a foreign country police clearances certificates as well, like certificates from India or your home country, wherever you are. So once you have a express entry profile, you get a you can set up your job bank. You will get a job seeker validation code which enables you to get into the job bank, find jobs which are available, which match your expertise, and you can apply for those jobs. Obviously job bank will have many jobs where it's gonna tell you that it's not available international candidates. It's only available for Canadians or permanent residents. So obviously you got to look for all those factors and then apply for which is allowing you to apply, and then hope that you somebody gets back to you with a positive response, and you can get a job offer. You can present it into your express entry profile as well, and yeah, so that can go a long way. And also, once you have express entry profile, some of the provincial nominee program does require express entry application numbers, so you will need that, and that will come in handy once you apply for provincial nominee profiles as well. So and also, and another thing is improving your language test. So if somebody is getting 6.5, even a 7, I always recommend them to go for a test if they can. If they can afford it, then that's great. Go for the test. It's English test, and you can definitely score higher every time you go for it. You always improve. So do that, and get your scores improved. If also, there's one more thing here is like English and French, right? So if you can learn French, get some way, get a French exam done, and you can get points through French. So right now the government is offering, I think, about 50 points, if I'm not wrong, for French language. So yeah, 50 additional points for strong French language skills, even if French is your second language. So yeah, so there you go. That's your 50 points right there. So if somebody is getting 400, they have a very, very good chance to go for 50 more points. And I don't think it takes much, for you to learn French and get an exam done. It's obviously a basic French going through, and there's so many tutorials out there on YouTube as well, and some experts. So go for it. Try it out. You don't necessarily get it. So there is no right or wrong answer here. So yeah, give it a try. See if you can make something out of it. And obviously, express entry profile lasts for 12 months. I always recommend my clients to keep renewing their express entry profile. Don't wait for too long, till it goes to last minute and expires by itself. I always encourage people and to renew the express entry profile every 7-8 months. Some of the profiles needs to be done in 6 months if they are going for a one particular province. Especially like province of Alberta. Alberta have an automatic way of picking profiles from an express entry. So they pick up profiles which are like 6 months or less. So if any active profile which has more than 350 points, and it's 6 months and less, then it's a very good chance for those profiles to get picked. And if it's more than 6 months, even though your score is better, your chances of getting picked is higher, but you will not get picked, because that's how the Alberta province of Alberta does. And also, one small addition into that is Alberta. When you are applying for Alberta, if you have a sibling, if you have any connection to Alberta which is going to help you immigrate to Alberta, do pick Alberta as the only province. Do not pick any other province when you are picking up the provinces where you want to go to, go immigrate in your profile. So that's one of the important things there. And yeah, that's it for express entry profile information. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and do comment on my videos. That encourages me to make more videos. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. I hope this helps.